lovely Pisces, this is your Tarot Tarot and Oracle messages, and this is going to be for the 25th of November to the 2nd of December. I can't believe we're there already. And you can still book me for a 2025 reading or a personal one-to-one reading, and the links are in my profile. Now, Pisces, you had a really interesting reading this week, and some of you may have missed the reading last week because bots are actually withholding a lot of my videos from the For You page. So a lot of the viewings have been incredibly low, and the algorithm thinks that I'm reproducing content. So just hit the follow and make sure that you do get these videos if you enjoy the content, and it also helps my channel. But let's get on with the reading. So you had some interesting oracles, Pisces, and you had this energy of perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So yeah, love this energy. And you know, a lot of the time Pisceans are kind of underestimated. I think a lot of people think that you just live in this dream world all the time. And yes, you are a very dreamy sign and you do love to use your imagination, but when you are interested in something and this is the thing that you do in your life, you're very, very focused. And when you do focus, you are incredibly powerful and incredibly successful. So if there's something that you've maybe been struggling a little bit with, or maybe struggling to complete something, or just not really having the motivation, this is saying have the perseverance and you will get through. We also have Between Worlds, which is quite a Piscean type of energy as well, because I always think Pisceans are kind of, you know, a little bit kind of 5D, a little bit 3D, a little bit real world. You know, it's like you're kind of in between the dream world and the real world a lot of the time. So some of you could be at a bit of a crossroads in your life as well. And this is kind of about where you need to make a decision about your future going forward, or you're maybe a little bit unsure about the future, but you're just kind of in this in-between stage, and with this perseverance, you will get through it. Just, you know, have strength and fortitude and you will get through. We also have Dagger, fear, worries, tense situation. So it could be linked to either of these energies really. And of course, we all have these moments in our life where we feel worried or anxious about things. Maybe there's a tense situation that's going on in your life, but Pisceans really do avoid conflict. I don't see you jumping into any dramas. Usually you will want to swim away and avoid that conflict at all costs. So I do see that this is, you know, maybe a short-lived energy for some of you. Now, looking at your tarot, you do have the Nine of Swords here in the beginning as well, but you do have it with the King of Cups, which I like to see here. So it does look like there has been something that's maybe been worrying you a little bit, maybe feeling a bit of anxiety there, maybe keeping you awake at night. But with the King of Cups, this is your energy here. It's all about remaining emotionally balanced, emotionally stable, no matter what's going on around you. And when it comes to love, I feel like there has been some type of anxiety. If you're single and separated, maybe you're worried about being single and you think, am I ever going to get into a relationship? Am I ever going to, you know, have a partner? But with that King of Cups, I do see that you have everything that you need to be in a connection. This is someone who's very kind, caring, giving, someone who's very emotionally stable and balanced. However, there is a storm in the background of this card. You may not be able to see that. He sits on a stone throne, so he's got a bit of a kind of a stoic face on. So some of you could be having to put on a little bit of a false mask at the moment, but you know, you'll get through it, like I said. Now, if you're in a relationship, there could be something that's causing anxiety somewhere. Now, this doesn't have to be with your person. It could be outside of your relationship. But with that King of Cups, it's requiring you to really be steadfast at this time. And I can see that a lot of you are very supportive of your partner at this time. Now, in your heart space, you have the Tower and the Six of Wands. Very interesting energy here. So if you are single and separated, it could have come right out of the blue, a bit of a shock. I feel this relationship wasn't built on a solid foundation with the Tower there. And with the Six of Wands, I feel like, you know, this may have elevated you in some way, this ending. It almost allowed you to perhaps focus more on you, focus more on your dreams, your goals, your wishes. So I actually see that ending as being a good thing. Now, if you are in a relationship, this is saying that There may be something that is shaking things up a little bit at the moment, just feeling a little bit unstable. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be your person or the relationship. It could be things that are external to that. But with the Six of Wands, I feel like you are doing everything you can to keep your vibration high, to keep and stay elevated here. Now, with Temperance and the Five of Pentacles, this is saying that you're going to remain very emotionally balanced, and that any of these tetchy situations are just, you just have to be patient with them. They will pass. Because some of you might be worried about financial issues or worried about a sense of lack within your emotional connections or your relationships here. But I feel like underneath it all, you're being very tempered. You're being very kind of calm with the situation. So if there is a feeling of lack somewhere within your connection, it's like, I feel like you're kind of keeping it down. You're almost like maybe not saying. Now, if you're single, likewise, you're being very tempered in your energy. You're not freaking out. You do have a bit of anxiety, but you're kind of getting through it. That Five of Pentacles is a feeling of perhaps betrayal by someone, or feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have that partner. But with the Four of Swords, I feel like this is your time out. This is necessary for you to heal. And I do feel like with the Eight of Swords, sometimes you might keep yourself stuck a little bit. It's a bit of a self-imposed restriction there. So if you are single, it's saying, you know, maybe it's time to have that bit of a break, heal and get back out there again, because, you know, it's not about keeping yourself stuck. This is about time for, you know, healing and then moving on. Now, if you're in a connection, I do feel that perhaps you're just either thinking of having a break, or you are just not really saying much about this. However, that will keep that situation stuck if you don't take action on it. Now, your person showing up as the Five of Wands and this Nine of Pentacles. So if you are separated, I feel like there may have been an argument with this person, or there was some type of sort of, you know, just bitter words, or some type of, you know, passionate kind of argument here. And this person is actually enjoying their singlehood. Maybe they were someone who was torn between being single or in a relationship, because they've got the Nine of Pentacles. That's someone who's quite, you know, happy being on their own. So they could have been someone who was quite independent. Now, if you are in a relationship, I'm seeing like there may be some type of drama that's surrounding the relationship, or I don't see it as being arguments. It may be bickering, but it's more likely to be something that's going on in this person's life here. And I see that they are attracted to you, they're passionate, but sometimes they're maybe a bit torn about being single, because they've got the World and Judgment here. Now, this is about either that they're making a big decision in their life going forward, because they've got quite a lot of major arcana. So this person could have quite a lot on their plate. And I feel like it can also be a long distance connection for some of you, and there has to be a decision that's made about this relationship going forward. But it's also about a cycle that's been repeating, and it has to be some type of decision that's made. Now, if you are separated from someone, it could have been, like I said, long distance, or this person was going through some change in their life and a decision was made to end this. And I feel like with the Fool and the Hermit, it's like this person, like I said, they are kind of going through this new beginning in their life and almost like acting like they don't care with the Fool there. Now with the Hermit, like I said, they could be going through a lot of changes, a lot of things that are different about them, or sort of spiritual changes in their life with that Hermit. It is a singular energy, and I feel like this person quite enjoys their independence. Like I said, the Fool, Nine of Pentacles, and the Hermit is very much someone who likes to be alone. Now, if you are in a connection, I'm feeling like whatever these tetchy energies that are in your connection or outside of the connection, this person will want to maybe try and sweep that under the carpet. They maybe keep it to themselves in some way, because we do have the Four of Pentacles. This could be someone who doesn't like to open up. I feel like they're very physically attracted to you. They want to keep this going, but there is something about this person who, you know, maybe they are a bit fiery at times. I've got a lot of fire in this reading. Maybe they've got a bit of a temper, or, you know, there's a lot of the physical, but maybe not enough of the emotional depth. as well. Now, if you are separated, I feel like you're not talking to this person, they're not giving much away, and with that Knight of Wands, they could be doing online dating, or maybe they were someone who was in and out of your life, hot and cold lover, that type of person, and you're probably better off without them. So interesting reading, Pisces. Not going to resonate with everyone, but do leave me a comment, and I'm wishing you the very best week. Take care.